Hello, hello, hello everyone, how are you doing? It's 5 o'clock in the UK, which means we're gonna have a giveaway stream. A couple of weeks back I reviewed LABISTS kits for gaming and not only gaming, and they were kind enough to offer one for a giveaway. So this is the kit, and if you read more information about it, you know what's inside. There's a Raspberry Pi 4 with 4 gigs of RAM, 2 controllers, a case, cooling solution, SD card, and power supply. So everything's there. I had a pretty good fun. I even gamed a little bit on the what's it called, on the projector, and it was pretty cool. And since I've got one more to give away, we're gonna be shipping it over to lucky person. Then that's what we're doing. We're gonna pick a random person and give it away. So that's pretty much the plan. Where's my camera? There's the camera. There's a humming sound on the feed. Okay, this is a new microphone. It's not configured correctly. Is it better now? I could get a feedback, that'd be great if the sound is better, because like I said, I've not configured this correctly. I wanted to test that out. If not, I'm gonna just switch back to my previous solution. Hopefully, let's have a look. Is it better? You can still hear it. Okay, now let's not reinvent the wheel then. I'm just gonna switch the microphone. Just bear with me 1 second. It shouldn't be long. Just need to readjust this. Stereo powered. And mute this. Okay, that should be better now, right? And I can disconnect this one. It's probably just some settings that I've selected and they not ideal. I thought I did everything right, but I should have made it like a preview. Okay, so as I was saying, we're here to pick a winner. So there were, actually I'm quite surprised, there weren't that many entries. This time it's only 14 people, considering it's a global giveaway. That's very small. I don't know, I guess people didn't notice the giveaway, but that increases your chances. You've got 1 in 14 chances to win this right now. So that's good for you and good to anyone. And yeah, as I mentioned on Twitter, Ed is banned from winning anything. I'm only kidding. I think Ed won 2 giveaways, and I don't know the guy. So I was teasing him on the Twitter, saying that he's not allowed to win anymore because otherwise I'm gonna seem really biased. Right. So hope you're doing well. In terms of how we're gonna pick the winner, I don't know. We can do something in Nodle. We can refer to random number generator from what's called smart speakers, or I don't know. Should we do it within Nodle? Maybe we could do a small thing. So let's switch to Nodle and maybe put my camera as well. So I'll add my camera somewhere. No window capture. I just want a camera. This one, an existing C2. There I am. So I don't know if you updated stuff in Node-RED. Basically, there was an update recently. It's 1.1, and it's very useful. So let's go to my Node-RED. And this is how it looks like. You go in loads, you got this nice animation. Let's start with new flow. And you've got a couple of new features, which first of all is this window. It shows you everything you've got, and that's the information on this. And I can basically refer to every single node that I use, and I can use this to what is it called, to edit the nodes as well. So it's very practical. Another thing was that help, there is a new version of it. It has a different panel and you can go through all nodes and receive the information about it. So it's quite useful. But from very innovative stuff, like you've got inject node. Inject node has a topic, and you can add whatever you want really right now in terms of what you can inject into the your flow. And my favorite by far, it's a function node, which has been split into 3 panels, and that's setup will run when you deploy the node first time. Function, it's a function without any changes, and the close will run when the node is stopped or being redeployed. So that's gonna help you when you have variables like your context variable in here, and you want to manipulate them or set them and prevent stuff from, you know, going wrong. So you can I can show you how to do it. For example, like this node isn't deployed right now, so what I can do, I can create an array. So let's say I want to create an array, and those aren't shared between tabs. So in this array, give way, I could have names of the people, right? And I have names of the people somewhere here. So I'm just going to copy it, paste it. Those are my names. I just need to add commas. Okay, and we have ourselves a valid array. And do I have to do it in one line without it? So let's get all the names in here, guys. You're only gonna be half an hour. Let me just extend this a little bit more. Okay, so what happens now, because I've got this, I can just simply go and set this as my variables. There is a problem here. No one says anything. Give away like this. Okay, now. So since I know this is going to be set on the deployment, so I want to load this straight away to my context tab in here, so I could draw from function node. So for example, I'll just do flow set, and then I'll take, I don't know, giveaway, and then we're gonna set it to giveaway, right? And I'm just going to save this. Now I'm not going to deploy it yet, because I'm just going to show you there's nothing here. I'm refreshing it, and there's nothing here. Now, without doing anything, once I'm going to deploy it, we should see changes here. What did I set? Flow set. I didn't. Yes, I don't have to return anything. It should. Oh, come on. What did I do wrong? I did something. It's in a flow, right? Okay. I just need to. Let's do again. I don't remember if I redeployed it or not, but let's check with the context. And select this. There's nothing here. Let's deploy it, and I definitely should. Why I don't have this? This is when the node is being deployed, and that's what happens. And the context says, like, I don't have to return it. I have a correct values. I have an array. Okay. Let's just quickly have a look. Huh. Something's not right. Okay, it's gonna take await this. That's interesting. I'm not 100% sure what's going on right now. Well, let's investigate and see what happens. Why this is not deploying? Do I have to do a full deployment? Maybe. Let's check a full deployment, because I only got a selective deployment done, but that should still work. So let's save, it's done, redeploy. There's nothing here, and let's go to a full deployment. And deploy all nodes. Selecting the node, and still nothing in it. Oh wow. Huh. I'm confused. Okay, so I'm just going to do something and test it. I'm just going to do this, put that into comments, and I'm pretty sure it worked before. It's the same server. And context set. No. No. Huh. Okay. Right. There is a possible there is a possible explanation on it. I'm still on beta 3, and there is another another thing. The full release, and I was testing it before and it was working fine, so I'm not 100% sure what happened. When I was doing these for the 4CH, I was using it in inching. As you can see in inching, I was setting it here, and I have the timeout set up correctly here, and there was no problems. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on right now and why this is refuses to work. Okay, let's see if I can do I have to, like, there was no written message there in inching, isn't it? No. Well, that's what you get for running a live streams. Okay, so we're gonna skip. I'm not going to troubleshoot it on here because we want to draw the winner. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do it the traditional way. So I'm just going to function node and set them in a function node. So first we're just gonna get these guys loaded to variables, so I could have something to work with, which is here. And then we're gonna set this as a flow, great, and then we just have to inject it. So let's confirm it, like this, deploy it, still nothing here, and now I should have it in a flow variable. And I don't. Flow set. I've spelled it correctly. Flow set giveaway. Okay. First one to figure out what's going on wins. Let's stick to debug functions, see what's going on right now. Debug current flow. Ah. No one tells me anything. Obviously, guys. Obviously. That's why it's not working. I'm passing the variables, not passing the strings. Oh, I need more coffee. Now I know why it's not working. So while I'm converting this to strings and getting myself absolutely embarrassed, I can't believe I've missed that. Now I'll be able to show you this. So if I'm just gonna copy this like that, copy, set up, I'm just going to paste this here. Okay, that's great. And on close, I'll just delete that from close, and we have this set up as flow. Great. So I'm just copy this, done. I need new function because we're gonna deploy it. Go to setup, that's correct, done, and we can delete this one. So, right, and we go to just not full deployment, just modified nodes. Now it's gonna work. So if I'm going to go to my contacts, and now you see I have nothing in here. So when I deploy it, I should have all people here. Ta-da! there you go. I have all people, 14 people. So we're gonna look for a number from 0 to a 14, right? So let's take a random, and we're gonna pick a number from 0 to 14. Great, full number. So that's gonna pick it for us. That's already set up, so we can inject here, pick the number, and now we can go to function and we can do some code with it. Do I have a Twitter activated? We can go on Twitter, maybe. Twitter out. Let's see if I have it set up. I think I should have it. Ooh, Twitter credentials. I would have to set it up again. Okay, so I'm not going to do it with the Twitter. So I'm just going to have a nice debug node. So what we're going to do is in here, we know that it's in flow, we can load it, and we're gonna know the number. So if I wanted to just simply return the random number, I could go like this, message first winner equals the number, so message payload. Okay, and then we just have to set the message payload again, and we want our winner to be to also load information. So that's gonna be group for giveaway. I'm gonna load that from the flow, so flow.get giveaway. Cool. And now that's going to be an array. So giveaway, it's our array. So if I wanted a simple message now, all I have to do is giveaway, giveaway, and then the element from the array, which would be winner, and that would work. And I would return the winner. So this is a very simple flow where you can just pick the number from the hat, really. What's the life about? Winning lists kit and messing about. That's what it's about. Okay, so that would work. Do we want to make something more incredibly advanced with it? Because this is very simple, and I did something similar before. We could maybe make a dashboard. So let's say what do I have? Notification, I think. Notification toast. Okay. And that takes border topic name. Since all browser sessions, try 3 border. So that just takes a message payload, right? That's all it is, really. Show notification, show more. That's it. You're not going to give me any more help, really. Yeah, I think so. That only takes a message payload, and I can try it really quick. Deploy it. And I need to be in a dashboard to test it. Okay, so let's go to some, I don't know. If we can stay on this one, doesn't matter. Yeah, and we have a notification here. So what I can do, I can quickly do a button. So we're gonna make a simple icon label button. Pick a winner. That's great. And payload's gonna be doesn't matter. Topic doesn't matter. We just have to set up a new tab. So let's set up a new tab, and that's gonna be icon dashboard. Giveaway update, and select that to be the giveaway as well. All right, cool. And done. So instead of timestamp, we're just gonna link this one to this and this one to this. And I want to include one more information, because we now have got names, and now I just want to pass let's go here, flow var variable countries, and we're gonna do the same. This time I'm not going to make the same mistake. Wrong brackets, come on, this one brackets, yeah, great. And I need to make them strings and add commas, so colon first, and then let's work with this. And we're gonna have this pick our country as well, so we'll know where's the person from, just in case we have I think we have one duplicate name. So just a little bit more, because the numbers of the country is gonna right now correspond to the numbers from the names, because I kept them the same in the same order. Hello Chad, how are you doing? Yes, this is this random winner selector, so we're gonna just pick something like that, because why not mess about for a bit. Plus it gives us an idea to kind of just mess around with the new features. Now you notice that I already deployed the node, so setup, if I put this in a setup, won't work because the node was already deployed. So on redeployment, that's what's going to happen. It's going to add my countries. Okay, right. Probably lost a comma somewhere, do I? Or do I have to just bring them in? Let's have a look. Countries. What do you want? Yeah, probably missed a comma or something. There's a comma, there's a comma, there is. Ah, here. Found it. That's not what I wanted to press. Ah. Alright. Chad, I don't remember your name being on the list, unfortunately. And now, as you remember, context data, if I refresh, I don't have the countries yet, but if I redeploy it, I should have countries. Did I do everything? Ah, I didn't. Flow set countries, and there you go. That's what I was missing. All right, let's redeploy it. I should have the countries here, right? Why don't have a countries yet? I said flow. What did I do wrong? Flow set countries, countries. Yeah, I've redeployed it. Why are you being difficult with me? What does there's no information here. This is in a close, yes. Everything's set okay. This is flow set, yes. Yeah, go on, deploy. Context data. Ah, there we go. Okay, whatever I did it all right. So, they're in the correct order. So now we can modify this slightly, and we're gonna do that. We have a message payload, which is a winner. Let's scratch this. That's gonna be our message payload. Is gonna complete. So we need variable name and variable country, and the name is gonna be this, and the country is gonna be this. Okay, and I just need to bring the tree and let's copy, get the country from here, and now it should work. We have a country is already defined. We need to change the name of this country. Yes, here you go, and here you go, like this. Okay, message payload, and now and the winner of this awkward okay, of this fantastic giveaway stream is space plus name plus from plus, because I use country. Did I use country? I did use a country. Plus country. And there's a space, and there's a space here. And okay, so it's gonna be full message now. Now I need to go to what we want, 15 seconds maybe. Let's add this one. Yeah, okay. So when I deploy this, I have all the, okay, I think we're ready. So let's go to giveaway. Why do I have seen these the other ones? Clean this up. Does the testing window of this program get a special shout out? I don't know. I might test it on the fake now we gotta go raw. The first time we're gonna go without testing it, something's gonna wrong. I'm gonna pick a name that isn't in the country, and we're gonna end up with someone. But let's fix the my. We need to get here. Why these get reassigned? Because that's what happened. See these? They in the wrong bit right now. I just want a button. So all these need to be moved. Let's go. Where's my giveaway? Giveaway. Come on. I have too much stuff. Come on. Where's the giveaway? Ah, there it is. So I need to move this one and this one to somewhere else. Oh, it can go here. It's fine. Inching here and deploy. Okay, I have one more relay to remove. Giveaway. What do we have? Go away. Really? Do I need to create a group? Oh, let's create a quick group. Oh, just get into the group, mate. Get in. Go back to inching. Deploy. Okay. Now I have a single button, and when I they will add one more thing, text, just in case 15 seconds I won't notice, and so I'm gonna link it to a text, and the text is gonna be the winner of LABISTS. I like to drag it out. Gaming kit is, and then we're gonna have a message payload. Oh no, we already typed that. Damn it. Okay, so it's just a message label, and we're not going to have a message, just a value. Okay, no label, so we should be okay. Okay, just it's in a giveaway. That's okay. Let's have a look if that looks correctly. Okay, so the text is gonna be here. We're gonna have a notification in this corner, and I'm ready to press the button. But the question is, are you ready? What are those blue boxes around inching in interlock? These ones are groups. So now I can do stuff like this. It's in a so I select these two, I go to options, groups, group selection, and when I double click on it, I can click on fancy color for online and fill, and then add label, which is going to be, I don't know, dark, and this is brains of operation. I can't type operation. Okay. Brains of operations, and there you go, you have it like this. And this is, for example, it's very helpful because you can do stuff like that, and then you can move them together. Like if you see, you can move them like this, can destroy this. And for example, in here we're gonna have a next one, which is gonna be a group selection, and we're gonna name this a there you go, awkward output, and it's gonna be red. And where's the label? Give me a label, and maybe nice pinkish color. Why not? Okay, see, then there you have it. Okay, so that's available in 1.1. I need to switch from beta channel, by the way. I have a new server in making, so I'm just like delaying everything. So should I test it, or should I go oral? Because if I'm gonna test it on someone that's name's there, they're gonna be so disappointed if it's just a test. I know it's gonna work. There's hardly anything could go wrong, I guess. Because if the winner is gonna be the number, right? That's fine. That's gonna be a specific number. Yeah, it should work. Test it, mate. Okay. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing right now. Okay. All right, pick a test winner. If I press this, it's gonna be a test winner, guys. In advance, I apologize to this person if the person isn't fortunate enough to be picked twice. But yeah, the test winner of this beautiful giveaway, I might think about something special for them. The test winner of this beautiful giveaway is, should I press it? Should I press it? It's gonna be some errors, isn't it? Okay, let's just go for it. Graham from UK. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna make a really nice shout out to this person. First winner. Let me just save this. Yeah. Okay, desktop. So now we know it's working, unless Graham in UK wins twice. So now we're gonna pick a real winner. And just to be fair, I'm just going to disconnect these, right? And deploy. And I'm just gonna mash the button a couple of times. Okay, so it generated a couple of random messages there. So it's gonna be more likely that the same number can appear. I've pressed it about 10 times, I guess. So, and let's modify the final message. It's a real winner. Okay, cool. Deploy. Okay, are we ready for this? Do I have a box? So let's do it properly. There's the box. So that's the price. Gaming kit from LABISTS. Stuff inside. It's not the kit. The kit is in the other room. But that's the price. And because we are ready to. Should we clear this first? Maybe I'll just clear because it doesn't look nice. It feels like we can just put a string which is empty. There you go. Now it's nice. So be ready for this, because I'm not ready for this. The real winner, the real winner of the LABISTS kit is Anton from United Kingdom. Congratulations to Anton. I'm just gonna validate that with my spreadsheet just to make sure. Yes, there was an Anton from United Kingdom. So congratulations to Anton. I'll be in touch soon. I'll send you a quick email. If you don't respond to me within 7 days, I'll pick another one. And I use the same script offline. No one will know. So I'll drop you an email soon and pass your details over to LABISTS. they're gonna get in touch with you and send over the giveaway rewards to you. So congratulations to Anton. Congratulations to Anton from the UK. So yeah. By the way, there is a let me just I can see. There is a Steam sale. I don't know if you like. Can I do this like this? Come on. Like there's a Steam sale right now, and there's a couple of good games. And I have a couple of games. Not that I play a lot. If you can see, like my most popular games, it's Arma, which is 400 hours in it. XCOM 279 hours. Kerbal Space Program quite high. I can't wait for the first one. But there's a Steam sale right now, and one of the games I was thinking like it's only £8, which is what is it called? Battle Tech, which is a strategy with mechs and stuff like that. I watched a couple of live streams and I really liked it. Where was it? Come on. Battletech. It's $8.74, and I'm like, I would buy it, but the problem is I have no time to play, and the game looks fantastic. I used to play the figurines and stuff like that. So it's cool. If you're looking for a couple of games to play, this one is a really good game, and I would recommend you to play. So yeah. I suggest the same. I'll add it to the. No, I won't, because if the winner's gonna watch it later, at least gonna feel like, you know, some sort of excitement and stuff like that. I'm not going to send the email straight away. I'm gonna wait. I have a couple of things to do. Maybe that's the better way of doing it. If someone wants the anticipation, like some people like to watch like games or like football matches and stuff like that later on, and they're very, very particular about the spoilers. So if that's the case, yeah, and maybe just someone's watching it for laughs to see me fail doing stuff, which is also quite possible. Do I have any coffee left? A little bit. So, and usually in this to this, and if you go to some of Zigbee sensors, you will know everything about sensors. I was slightly being sarcastic over the video, but why not? But yeah, everyone's asking lots of questions, and I'm trying to answer all the questions on YouTube as well about the sensors. The thing is, some people say they're not very pretty, and yeah, okay, I can like they're not the most handsome sensor Zigbee pieces. However, I was thinking, I might 3D print my own version and use the kits and stuff. One of the things I really like about them is that they have a, what is it called, a CR2450 batteries. Those are the 3 times the size of the standard batteries, the CR2032. So technically, it obviously depends on the hardware and software as well, but technically you could get up to 3 times more battery life than for example, the Tuya sensors I've been reviewing before, or the Xiaomi I've got, because the batteries is smaller, or even IKEA stuff, which is really, really interesting, because if I'm able to get these sensors and get them running on like IKEA stuff for a couple of months, that would make it a year, maybe more, on a single battery, depending on the usage, and obviously depending on how much hardware actually is using it. But yeah, that's the first thing. And second thing is they are insane in terms of range. I went outside, like I'm on one side of the house, and the office is just on the front of the house. So I went all the way to the back, and then halfway to the garden, and halfway through the garden, this is where I lost the range. So I was able to go through like a couple of walls and the main wall, and still go outside, and still I had a range on Zigbee, and I don't have a mesh developed for Zigbee, because everything I play with Zigbee is kind of around my office. So they are really good in terms of range with Zigbee hub from Sonoff. So if you're looking for solution, definitely the range, like the devices, you only have a temperature button, PR, it's a motion sensor, and contact. So it isn't much. But I spoke to PR from Sonoff, and they said they're looking for feedback. They're looking to know which sensors people would like to have, and I'm thinking about running a poll and posting a poll in a couple of places and try to get as many people as possible involved, so to provide the feedback to IT guys, and they're gonna reconsider adding more Zigbee sensors. I don't think Zigbee is gonna go away anytime soon, so this is definitely something worth considering. And right now I'm testing these against different hubs. So I have here my Tuya hub. Spoiler alert, some of them work. Won't tell you which ones, you have to wait for the article. And obviously a new stick waiting to be flashed. And there's a couple of things coming on. I have a new microphone that I'm gonna write about. And today, later on, it's gonna be video about these. And these are powerful. What else I'm doing? I have some LEDs. They're supposed to be for a project, but I have more than needed, and I think some of them's gonna end up on my 3D printer, and some of them end up for the project. And what else do I have? Oh, this is the roller for the curtains. It's empty because everything is out. I'm going to be hacking this. So I'm gonna have rollers connected. Oh, there it is, like here. This is how it looks like. It's a sad view. I need some soldering actually on this, so there's some work I need to do. I've got so many things coming up. It's just not enough time. And one more thing I've got. I need to dig deep in my box. Come on, box. I've got these, and these are chain link controllers, and they kind of cool because they're actually battery operated. So they're the same size as a power. I have a powered one that I have a battery operated. This one's discharged, but oh, this one's worked. Come on, mate, go out. So these are battery operated. I don't know if you can hear. So yeah, and they like this is not connected, and it kind of comes with this. It's it's a complicated mix and match. So this is actually like a Wi-Fi component to this. Yeah, so it's an interesting mix. I'm definitely going to be talking more, and I want, because I have several of them, I have 3 of them. One, I want to hack and change the this mechanism, because I think there is enough torque, and so you could work with a rollers, so you could put rollers on it. The rollers don't have the chain, they have the rope. So I want to 3D print a special grip that would go for the rope, and you could kind of use it with ropes and use it with the normal chain links. One of the things is, like, there's a funny story associated with this. I was actually going, I should probably do it like this. I was actually going, I had them in a box, the 3 boxes, and I was carrying it like this. And I was going next to the door, and I noticed really strange noise. And I didn't know what it was, but it was next to the alarm box and stuff like that. So I leaned towards the alarm box, and it felt like the noise is coming from the alarm. It's like a stepper motor or something. Just leaning towards it, just thinking, what was that? Why can I hear this? This is the first time I've heard this. So I'm like, okay, I'll just drop this off, grab a couple of tools from my office, go downstairs and investigate the alarm box. And I went upstairs, and I'm like, I can hear this noise here as well. So it wasn't this. Maybe this is a PC fan or something like that, and I could hear it from downstairs. That's a bit weird. So I leaned over to my PC to confirm this, and I was hearing this noise behind this window. So I've accidentally pressed one of the buttons, and it was just making this noise, and I was just carrying it in front of me, and I was just like looking for the noise. So it took me actually a long time to figure out what it was. Right. Take care, Chad. Thanks so much for joining. So yeah, those are coming up next. Hopefully I'm not going to make my fool out of myself. My case, it's right now being prepared for my server. So I'm flashing it. I don't know if you've seen it. I have, be careful. I've 3D printed the bottom for it. It looks really nice, so you can have now SSD inside. This article is available as well, and you can get your STL for this. Should I self-promote? Let's do some self-promotion. I'll send you a link. So this is how it looks like from the finished, and it is coming with a space. Like if you look at this, I know it doesn't look nice. I'm actually considering, if it's gonna be just a one, it's fine. Otherwise, I'm just gonna consider a PCB for it. And you can connect a Zigbee stick. So obviously there is an SSD that goes inside. So you can boot it from SSD. Everything locks up like this. And this plastic actually does two things. So apart from storing everything inside and making it nice and neat, it creates a necessary space for the radio wave to work, so you have a slightly better performance on the Wi-Fi as well, because all the case, like previously, do I have this original bottom? Yes, I do. Yeah, original bottom was just like this. Obviously ignore the standoffs because it was like very close, and it was interfering with 2.4 gigahertz network. It was too low, and the aluminum cover was interrupting the Wi-Fi. So thanks to this, you shouldn't have as much inconvenience. What I'm going to test is whether the Zigbee stick should be oriented this way or other way around, and see which one's better for signal propagation. And yeah, so that's something I'm working on it as we speak. And I'm gonna have another Raspberry Pi for network write-up. I'm gonna be investigating a lot of different options, because I have this SSD, I have this, which is a extension hat for Raspberry Pi for SSD drives. So you can get like just a full-size SSD cards and discs, and you can just snap it like so. And you can have two of them with this. So I'm going to be testing different configurations, what makes it worth it, whether you should run it on from the SD card, whether you should run it from the drive, what is the fastest configuration, and what is the bottleneck on the Raspberry Pi 4 in terms of working. I'm going to be overclocking it, and I'm going to be checking different RAM sizes, because I have 3 different RAM sizes as well. So that's going to be quite interesting environment to test. And once this is done, that's going to be my new NAS base, unless I'm going to find something else. So it's going to have 2 SSDs, a NAS base, and I'm going to be using this for Plex, going to be using this for Samba, but also I'm going to have a separate partition for network boot. And I'll be putting all my Raspberry Pis via network, I think. So that's kind of what I want to do. I'm going to sacrifice one Pi to provide this functionality, and then I no longer have to change images by swapping cards. All I have to do is just change images in the folders, which is very convenient, because at the end of the day, all you have to do really, if you already run this image and it has been pre-configured, just rename the folder. And it's like you can have like 10 different images on a server, and just name them, I don't know, active, and then the rest of it whatever. Let's say you have a Raspbian Lite and Octoprint, and you're running Raspbian Lite, but you on the next boot you want Octoprint. You just rename the folder Octoprint to active, and it will pull that image next time, which is awesome. So that's how you can easily swap different boot images over the network, and I'm gonna just write a short script or something, and I think I could have like a very cool box. One of the projects I wanted to have is just to have a normal case for Raspberry Pi. So you're gonna have on the case you're gonna have a couple of different buttons, and when these buttons gonna be connected to network, and they're gonna be either connected to network via Raspberry Pi script, so every image would have this script, or via ESP. I don't know which way I'm gonna go. Maybe with the ESP, that's why it's independent. And when you press the button, what it does, it restarts the Raspberry Pi and loads the image assigned to this button. So let's say this case is gonna have 4 different buttons, and they have a Raspberry Pi Lite, Octopi, I don't know, Plex server or whatever, different configuration. Let's say different operating systems, right? And what it does, you press the button, it sends the signal to my server swaps the configuration according to the script, and on the next boot it just picks up the information. And because it's only a user path to pull the server, so it's instant, because the change of folder names, it doesn't take as much time as moving files around, etc. So what the server is going to do is just power off the Raspberry Pi, swap the names of the folder, and you're ready to go to load a new image. That's in theory. I'm sure I'm gonna run into problems, but that is the theory behind it, and hopefully that will work. I think it's a quite interesting concept, especially especially if you have a Raspberry Pi to spare as a server. Okay, I've been waffling for an hour now. I guess I'm gonna get back to testing. I'm still testing this. I need to flash my CC2531 with new firmware, and then I'll test it with a CC and try to write the drivers for it. I think some of them are not working. This is a peculiar one. The button. No, sorry, this is temperature. The button one is a peculiar one because Tuya sees that as a 3-button switch and it doesn't work at all. But yeah. So that's the plan. I'll put up the flood video in the next hour, I think, maybe a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna jump into the sensors. And tomorrow, there was something tomorrow. I might do one of the chain links tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good plan. All right, guys. I hope you have. What is it today? Is it Tuesday today? It is Tuesday. Hope you have a good week ahead. I still have a couple of free days before I have to go back to work, which is nice. Ooh, and I went offline. I don't know what just happened. Looks like I've lost connection for a moment. I'm not sure whether it was my ISP or my computer. It just disabled entire connectivity. Okay, I was going to say goodbye anyway, so I'm just reconnecting to say proper bye-byes. Thanks so much to everyone that joined. Congratulations to Anton. Congratulations to Anton and for this giveaway winning. I will also post a nice shout out to our test winner. I feel so bad about this. Okay, guys, I'll see you probably soon in a video later on today. And yeah, in the meantime, if you have any questions or whatever, you know how to find me, how to message me, etc. Until then, take care and stay safe. Bye. And as I said, each live stream ends with how do I end this thing? Like this.